Hello guys and welcome. Tis this season to be jolly, or not. With the release of the new Doritos Car Pack on Forza Motorsport 7, Turn 10 showed us just how much they care about racing in general. The three historic racers are fine, but the three SUVs, come on now Turn 10. But they are track focused, you might say. Then why can't we have off-road orientated street cars, sedans or hatches then? This car pack would have made more sense in Horizon 3. Okay, enough bad mouthing from my side. Now, I wanted to see how track focused these SUVs really are. So, I planned to take the new Porsche Cayenne Turbo up against a similar car with the same performance points index, and so to the Jeep Trailhawk, or shall we call it a Trail Pigeon, I don't know. The track in mind is Watkins Glen Full Circuit, and the competition for the Porsche is none other than the Jaguar XFRS, with also 561 performance points, exactly the same as the Porsche. And for the Jeep we have the 2012 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Black with also a 616 performance points, exactly the same as the Jeep. So on a points level they're exactly the same, but I don't believe they are. So let's just see how track focused these SUVs really are. First up we had the Porsche Cayenne Turbo around Watkins Glen, and on lap 4 out of 5 I posted my best time of 2 minutes 13.689. My personal opinion about the car is that it's too top heavy, the braking is bad due to the insane amount of weight, but in the other hand it has a lot of power, but it's still not made to go around the track. It doesn't seem to be in place around this circuit. I've chosen Watkins Glen due to the fact that there's a lot of straights and a lot of corners, so it can't be just based out of this lap times can't be just based out of a car that has insane acceleration and huge top speed. The car needs to handle good in order to get a good lap time. And I just want to tell you guys that I had to use pictures of the cars and the track because then I went into the game the second time and it didn't want to open. I tried everything, clearing the cache, everything, uninstalling and reinstalling Forza Motorsport 7. It did not want to open. Some days the game is just like that, I don't know why. It's frustrating as hell. So, anybody out there wants to buy Forza Motorsport 7 on the PC, forget it. Rather buy Xbox and have a hard disk copy of the thing. It's less irritating. But onto the car again. Yeah, the car isn't made to go around the track, in my mind, or my opinion. Even though Porsche builds it to be performance orientated, none of the characteristics are there for good performance. It's too high off the ground, the sidewalls of the tire are too big, the car's too heavy. This is not the sort of car you want in a racing game. So, let's see how the Jag stacks up against its rival, the Porsche Cayenne Turbo. And it's now the time of the Jaguar XFRS. Similarly, very similar with engine towards the Cayenne, also a V8, but where the Cayenne uses twin turbos, this uses a supercharger, and it's a real thunder saloon. This is the sort of thing you will take to a track day. It's not like the Cayenne that is actually a mall crawler, like they would say, made to climb a little bit of pavements at your nearest supermarket. This thing was made to go fast and corner like hell. And on lap 5 of 5 I set up the best time yet with it, with a 2 minute 10.656. That is 3 seconds faster than the Porsche. The same PI, and okay, you might say yes, but they're in different classes. On the game, the PI should be as relevant as possible. Even though they're in two different classes, the Porsche might have more power, wider tires as the Jaguar, but the Jaguar still was faster, so there's no actual reason so far to put a SUV on a racing game, unless there is off-road related tracks. I have nothing against SUVs in general, but on a full-blown tarmac racing game, even though it's not a simulator, it doesn't make sense if they're there. Nobody is going to choose that thing as their weapon of choice to go around a track. They're going to choose something like this, the Jaguar XF-RS, a Thunder Saloon, a hot hatch, a sports coupe, a muscle car, anything other than an SUV. So, to make my point even further, let's move on to the Jeep Trailhawk, or the Trail Pigeon. And it's now the time of the Track Pigeon Jeep. Yes, this car is very, very, very bad at being a track car, or a track-based SUV, if I can say it. Bad turning, bad braking, bad handling. This is... just look how wallowy that thing is. And unfortunately, yes, really, unfortunately, last lap, best time, 2 minute 14.064, so already it's a loser. It's the winner of the losers, because it's slower than the Jaguar XF-RS that has less performance points than it. And why? Because it's not track focused. Sorry for the rant, but turn 10, really. This is not the sort of thing we wanted to buy. Unfortunately, I have the Ultimate Edition Forza 7 edition, and I get these for free. But I wouldn't pay for this pack, even if you forced me to. So, for anybody out there that was interested in this pack, if you're interested in the Bugatti, the really old one, that I think it's the Type 32 or something like that, or the BMW 328 from the 4050s, or the Bel Air, or what do they call it, the utility. If those three cars, or the Porsche, that old Porsche racer, if that doesn't float your boat, avoid this car pack in general. This isn't what you want in life, or what you want in a racing game. This is just utterly stupid. So, just to make my point even further, let's move on to the Black Series AMG. And it's now time for yet another almost Thunder Saloon, a Thunder Coupe, if you can call it something like that, or a German muscle car, the C63 AMG Black Series. I didn't even actually have to try, because on my first lap I beat the Jeep's time with a 2 minute 11.587, and on lap 2, even with some little bit of sideways action, I did a 2 minute 10.060. So, what the hell? Yes, the performance index isn't that accurate in the game. I have previously said it on one of my videos. That's why I don't actually use it on my when I do tests, like the what if the Group B never ended, or the what if the Group 5 racing or IMSA cars never ended. I don't tune the cars to a specific PI because I don't believe it's accurate. The last PI system that was pretty accurate on the Forza games was on Forza Motorsport 4, I believe. That was actually pretty close, the PI points there towards the car's performance. I don't know how they work it out, but yeah, on this doesn't make sense. And the car pack in general is also a lie. It's a Doritos Car Pack, but not even one rotary has made it into the car pack. How does that work? Doritos and rotaries go together like cheese and bread, if I can say something like that, or pineapple and pizza. Okay, that that might trigger somebody. But please let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of the Doritos Car Pack. Is it worthwhile for you guys? And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified of my new videos. And until next time guys, keep it sideways, keep it fun. DriftBuddy out.